No fireworks, no dramatic surprise, just one empty chair across from mine, and someone asking, is this seat taken? I looked up and somehow the whole room became quieter. Not because the music stopped, because my heart forgot its rhythm for a second. Outside, the afternoon rain painted silver lines across the glass. Inside, you wrapped both hands around a warm coffee cup, smiling like you'd known me long before we exchanged our names. We spoke about books, old songs, places we wanted to visit someday. Time quietly disappeared. When we first met, I never imagined a single conversation could become the beginning of forever. Who knew one simple hello would someday be the memory I treasure more than anything? When we first met, love arrived so softly. Neither of us heard it knocking. The cafe lights turned golden, people came and went, neither of us noticed. You laughed at one of my stories, the kind that wasn't even very funny. I like the way you tell it, no one had ever said that before. Maybe love begins not when someone changes your world, but when they notice the little things everyone else walks past. Before leaving, you wrote your number on a paper napkin. If you ever need someone to talk to, I folded it carefully as though it were already a priceless letter. I didn't know that one small piece of paper would become the first page of our story. When we first met, neither of us could see the roads ahead, the distance, the waiting, the tears, the impossible choices. If we'd known, would we have walked away? I don't think so, because even the hardest goodbye could never erase the beauty of that first hello. Some people spend a lifetime searching for a love worth remembering. We found ours on an ordinary afternoon, over 2 cups of coffee and one empty chair. father never raised his voice. He simply looked away whenever my name was spoken. Somehow silence can weigh more than anger. Your mother smiled politely, yet every smile built another wall between us. I wasn't the future they imagined for you. You called me that evening. Your voice sounded smaller than usual. They want me to stop seeing you. The room suddenly felt colder. I searched for words strong enough to hold us together. None came, only your breathing on the other end of the line. Love never asked for permission, but people do. And sometimes the hardest battles are fought without shouting. Only hearts quietly breaking behind closed doors. Against their wishes, we still found our way to each other, even if only for stolen afternoons, hidden cafes, and goodbye hugs that lasted longer than they should. Against their wishes, the world kept telling us to let go, but every heartbeat kept whispering, not yet. You folded your hand into mine as we walked through the park. Not because you weren't afraid, because you were every passing face. Made you wonder who might see us. Still you never let go. That day I learned that courage sometimes looks exactly like trembling hands. I don't want to choose, you whispered, my family or you. I held you a little closer. And don't love should never ask you to lose the people who raised you. A tear rolled down your cheek, not because I was leaving, but because I understood. Against their wishes, maybe we couldn't change their minds. Maybe some doors would always remain closed, but no one could rewrite the afternoons. We laughed together, the promises we whispered, or the dreams we dared to build. One day, perhaps they'll understand that love was never an act of rebellion. It was simply two hearts meeting long before the world was ready. Platform 7, your suitcase was smaller than the silence between us. You smile the way people do when they're trying to protect someone else's heart. You'll visit as often
as I can.
Neither of us
mentioned
how expensive
hope could become. The highway carried me away, 1 mile at a time. Fields, bridges, small towns.
Everything changed outside my window, except the picture of us
still glowing on my phone screen.
I counted the distance, not in miles, but in weekends we would lose.
2 cities, 1 heart,
2 skylines,
1 dream. The maps
said we were apart,
but every sunrise
still found the same promise
waiting inside us.
Love couldn't shorten the road,
But it made every mile
worth crossing. I learned your new routine: coffee at 7, work until late. The little bakery beside your apartment that always sold out before noon without meaning to.
I memorized a city
I'd never seen, because you lived there. That was enough to make it feel familiar.
You know what I miss most? I expected your answer to be my embrace. Instead, you laughed softly,
Having someone to steal the last French fry.
for the first time in weeks,
We laughed
until neither of us remembered we were far apart.
distance change,
Our addresses,
not our affection,
the roads between us
became longer,
our conversations
became deeper.
love At 12:30, your name lit up my screen, like the moon finding an open window. No flowers, no letters, just your voice traveling through invisible roads to reach my lonely room.
You always ask, did you eat before anything else? Not because you forgot to say
I miss you.
Because caring sometimes sounds quieter than love.
I could picture your smile without seeing it. Simply by the way
you said
my name. Seconds turned into hours, the battery turned red. Neither of us wanted to say the final word. Midnight phone calls, holding hands without touching, closing our eyes just to imagine the other closer. If voices could build bridges, we would have crossed every ocean long ago. Midnight phone calls, keeping tomorrow alive, one conversation at a time. One night the signal began to fade. Your laughter broke apart into silence. I kept saying,
can you hear me?
The call disconnected. The room suddenly felt larger than before.
Not because you were gone,
because your absence had found its way inside.
5 minutes later,
The phone rang again.
you laughed, I wasn't finished.
Neither was I.
Some stories deserve a second connection,
Just like us. Midnight phone call,
measured our love in minutes,
unlimited plans, and
sleepy voices.
too stubborn to hang up.
Maybe
One day we won't need screens or headphones. Maybe I'll simply turn my head and find you beside me.
until then I'll answer
Every late night call
as though it's the closest thing
to coming home. To coming home.
I still know your address, every number, every street, every window I imagine looking through when sleep wouldn't come tonight. I wrote another letter, not because I believed you would read it, because my heart needed somewhere to place your name. paper carried words I'd rehearsed 100 nights. I hope you're eating well. I hope you still laugh the same way. I hope life has been kinder than goodbye ever was. Simple sentences heavy enough to fill an empty room. Letters I never mailed, not because I stopped loving you, because some feelings don't ask to be answered. They simply need to exist, folded between pages, waiting like autumn leaves inside an old book. The ink paused when I reached your birthday. For years I'd celebrated by writing to someone who never knew. Not candles, not gifts, just another page beginning with "Dear You" and ending without a signature, because you always knew who I was. I placed every letter inside a wooden box, not to hide them, to protect the version of us that still smiled inside those pages. Some memories aren't meant to be reopened, only kept safe. Where they are, unread, unsent, but never without meaning.
Platform 9, always crowded. Strangers holding flowers. Children running without knowing how precious goodbyes become when you're older. I arrived 40 minutes early, not because the train was because missing 1 minute with you felt impossible. You stepped down from the last carriage, searching through unfamiliar faces. Then our eyes met, no dramatic moment, no slow motion, just relief, the kind only people who spend weeks apart can understand. You smiled first, I breathed again. We never asked,
how have you been?
we already knew.
Loneliness
Leaves the same answer on every face. Waiting at platform 9, every arrival borrowed a little happiness. Every departure collected a little more courage. If love had its own address, I am certain it would be found somewhere between these railway tracks. We shared one paper cup of hot chocolate. You insisted it tasted better that way. I disagreed, then reached for the same cup again. The loudspeaker interrupted us.
Train 218
Now boarding. The announcement was only a few words, yet somehow it carried the weight of another goodbye. Before boarding, you slipped a folded ticket into my coat pocket. Keep it, so I remember. You shook your head, so you'll believe we'll do this again. For the first time, a train ticket felt more valuable than money. But somewhere inside me, there will always be a young man checking the arrival board every few minutes, smiling the moment he sees one familiar face step off the train. Because some journeys are never measured in kilometers, only in the people worth waiting for. We stopped meeting at train stations. Instead, we borrowed little cafes halfway between your city and mine. Neither of us
traveled the whole distance.
Love somehow always asked us both to meet in the middle.
You arrived with wind still caught in your hair. Your hands were cold, I wrapped mine around them. Without thinking, the waitress smiled.
The usual,
we laughed, even strangers
had begun
recognizing our story. Every visit started with a hug and ended with someone watching the other walk away.
between goodbye and hello. We built a little world no one else could see. A borrowed afternoon,
A shared
desert, 1,000 words, trying to outrun the ticking clock between goodbye and hello.
we learned that love doesn't need forever.
Sometimes it simply needs
Another chance to meet again.
You always left first, not because you wanted to,
Because your last buzz
never waited. I'd remain by the cafe window, watching
its taillights
disappear.
into evening.
Funny,
How something
so ordinary
could hurt every single time. I wish we had one ordinary week.
You looked at me,
Confused, no buses,
no countdowns.
no watching the time.
You smiled,
When that day comes,
promise me
we won't waste it.
I won't. Between goodbye and hello,
Years may rewrite our
calendars, the cafe,
may close.
someone else may sit at our favorite table.
Still, if I ever walk past,
That quiet street,
I'll remember
the sound of your laughter
mixing with coffee cups.
and afternoon light.
Because
Our love was never measured by how long
we stayed together,
it was measured
by how many times
we found our way back to each other. I watched your message appear, then disappear. 3 words typed, erased, typed again. When it finally came, it wasn't I miss you,
it wasn't
I love you. It simply said
they still said no. I stared at those 4 words until the screen went dark. I drove past your street without slowing down. Your curtains were open, the porch light was glowing. Someone laughed inside the house. For 1 second I imagined walking up, knocking once and asking for one chance to explain who I really was. Instead I kept driving. Some doors cannot be opened by love. Just your hand inside mine. But life writes stories with more than feelings. Sometimes the heart knows exactly where it belongs, while the world points somewhere else. My sister asked, why him? I wanted to answer with 100 reasons. The way you listened, the way you remembered tiny details, the way you made ordinary days feel lighter. Instead I smiled and said, I don't know, because love has never been good at explaining itself. Would you choose me again? You asked, I didn't answer right away. I reached across the table and placed my hand over yours. Some promises don't need words. Changed. Loving you was never the mistake. The tragedy was simply that love couldn't convince everyone else. Still, if I had one more chance, I'd choose the same hello, knowing it would lead to the same heartbreak. Because some people are worth loving, even when you cannot keep them.
Heart looks smaller than
And I remember, maybe because we had grown into people who carry too much inside us. You were already there, sitting on our favorite bench, holding 2 cups of coffee, one for you, one for me, just like always. You cut your hair, you noticed, I noticed everything. You smiled, but this time it didn't reach your eyes. There were 1,000 questions waiting between us. Neither one wanted to ask the first. So we talked about the weather, the changing leaves, anything except the truth. One last promise: if life takes us different ways, don't let this love become a reason to stop believing in happiness. Promise me you'll still laugh, still dream, still fall in love with mornings again. One last promise: don't remember me with regret, remember me with gratitude. Reached into your bag and handed me a small keychain. The tiny guitar was worn, its silver almost gone. I bought this the day we first met. I was saving it for your birthday. You should keep it. You shook your head, it already belongs to its story. Before we stood, you looked straight at me. If someday our paths cross again, I finished your sentence. I'll still ask if the seat beside you is taken. For the first time that afternoon you laughed without holding back. It sounded exactly like the girl I met years ago. Promise we'll stop blaming the distance. We'll stop blaming our family. Some stories simply arrive with chapters too short to change, but never too small to matter. You taught me that love isn't measured by forever. It's measured by the person you become. Because someone loved you completely. So if tomorrow brings us different lives, walk toward them without fear, knowing there will always be someone, somewhere, quietly hoping the world is kind to you. past strangers, holding luggage too heavy for one hand. The departure board changed. Before my eyes, one word flashed across the screen. Departed, not delayed, not boarding, gone. My phone still showed your last message. I'll wait as long as I can. I knew you meant it, you always did, but trains never learn how to wait for broken hearts. They only know their timetable. I reached the empty platform, only the wind stayed behind, carrying a fading whistle further away than my voice could follow. The train didn't wait, needed time. 1 minute changed everything we believed would happen. No goodbye kiss, no final embrace, only a pair of footprints stopping where the platform ended. The train didn't wait, but my heart stayed there long after the tracks fell silent. The station porter walked past and quietly asked, "Are you alright?" I almost answered, she just left. Instead I smiled the way people do when they're trying to survive. One more day, he nodded as though he'd seen this story before. Years later, I still slow down whenever a train passes. Not because I expect you to return, because some sounds become part of who we are. Like your laughter, like my name in your voice, like that whistle disappearing into the distance. So if you ever love someone, don't save your words for tomorrow. Some departures never announce their final.